Every time I pulled the hacksaw 20 times, I had to stop, carefully listening for any sounds around. If the guards catch us, our escape plan is over, and we might lose our lives. The fence was made of metal, so it wasn't something we could cut through quickly. My partner and I took turns cutting it bit by bit. Half an hour later, the fence was finally cut through. We quickly climbed through the window, into the basement. We thought we'd find an exit, but after circling around we realized all the iron doors were locked tight. At a loss, I decided to restore the fence to its original state. That's when I spotted a pile of discarded windows. The metal bolts could be cut off to make a key. I barely got 2 cuts in when I heard footsteps. 2 guards quietly entered, planning to smoke in the basement. They never expected us, hiding in the corner. We cleverly avoided them, but before we could catch our breath, the guards came back. Luckily, they didn't notice anything unusual. Once they left, I quickly continued cutting the bolt. After another half hour of work, the bolt was finally cut through. I bent the bolt and skillfully inserted it into the lock of the iron door. To my surprise, the lock opened. We lit an oil lamp, and without hesitation, walked into the damp, dark basement. The light was faint, but enough to guide our way. Then, we were thrilled to find that all the locks here were the same. With the help of the bolt, we quickly found our target, the iron door leading to the city's sewer system. But this door had a spring lock, and the bolt didn't work. I stayed calm, and immediately thought of a solution. I lifted the door, propped up the bottom with the bolt, then pulled out the hacksaw and sawed off the upper door hinge. Next, I did the same with the lower hinge. I removed the bolt, pulled out the broken hinges, and the iron door came off easily. We were just one step away from freedom, but we didn't rush. I took a match, broke it in half, and wedged it into the hinge gap, using the bolt to strike it until it fit perfectly. Once done, I slipped inside and hung the door back up. Not only had we removed the iron door, but we also cleverly disguised the scene, making it hard for the guards to notice. With excitement, we entered the sewer, only to find it was sealed with thick cement. Regular tools wouldn't cut it, but the wall next to it was made with poor cement, and I could easily scrape it off. In a few days, we could break through, so I decided to return tomorrow with proper tools. The sky was getting lighter, and the guards would be doing their rounds soon. We quickly went back to our beds, pretending we hadn't gotten up. Thankfully, the guards didn't suspect anything. This made me realize something. We didn't bring a watch, so we had no idea of the time. If we had been just 10 seconds later, we would have been exposed. To avoid this in the future, we needed a timer. Charlie took the opportunity of seeing the doctor and stole 2 glass bottles. Then, when the guards weren't looking, he grabbed 2 handfuls of sand and stuffed them in his pockets. Though he knew we'd be searched each time, he still took the risk.
Pourquoi as-tu pris du sable?
C'est pour écœurer les gamelles, y a pas de mal à ça. Faut bien que les choses soient propres. Alors comme on n'a rien.
The guards didn't suspect anything and let him go. With the materials, I made a simple hourglass. After testing it, I found that each full cycle was about half an hour. Now, we could roughly keep track of